Hi everyone, welcome to Beadinkrazy Custom Creations. I'm Miss Frances. I hope everyone's doing great tonight. And for any new subscribers, welcome. I got my phone set up over here. I'm going to try and keep a better eye on the chat. No one's here yet. That's weird. I mean, it shows 3, but okay. What we're doing tonight is I'm doing a bearded dragon for my granddaughter because that's what she has. She has a bearded dragon. So I'm going to do this for her. Hi, Mr. Grumpy. I hope you're doing okay. Did you get your box yet? I can't wait. I can't wait. You're going to make some cool stuff out of it. I can't wait to see what you make. Okay, so tonight I'm going to do Hi, Miss Sue. Why am I not? Okay, the chat's going here. Hi, Miss Natalie. Hi, Miss Jeannie. Miss Jeannie, I'm drinking beer tonight because I didn't feel like going to the liquor store. Okay, so what we're doing tonight is this for my granddaughter. It's a bearded dragon with her name and her, it's got her dragon's name, Draco. So I'm going to wood burn this, and then I actually want to, tomorrow, cool, Grumpy, I want to carve out around the names and maybe around the dragon to make it have more depth and look like it's more 3D-ish. So that's what we're doing. I'll get you down. I got my little fancy turntable here. My husband made these up for when we used to do stepping stones. So it works. I mean, let me turn this machine on and get it heating up here. Okay, so how's everyone doing? Miss Sue, and there's Jeannie, and Grumpy, and Natalie. Yeah, you know, I, I did one video earlier in the week. I did some skulls, and a couple people weren't really into skulls, so it's the way it is. Can't, not. I understand, and if you don't like them, you don't like them. But yeah, I was trying to show maybe I should have used a different mold to try and use the color changing to see. Cool, Grumpy. I can't wait to see what it is. Cool. Hi, Miss April. Yeah, you watched that video? Well, I was having a little bit of problem on that one, Miss Natalie, because you couldn't really see the color change. Hi, Miss Cindy. Hi, Mr. David. You couldn't really see the color change on it. I'm doing better. I'm doing better, Miss Sue. I'm healing anyway. I'm doing pretty good. I mean, it's almost healed up. I just got a few more scabs there to go. Yeah, I don't want to do that again. That was rough. I learned my lesson not to carry more upstairs. Make more trips if you got to, but don't go up the stairs with your arms full because you got no way to hold on to anything and down you go. You thought that also? I don't Well, I was just having a hard time trying to show that the color changed, so, I don't necessarily wanna do that again, I don't think. I don't know, I think I might put a glove on because I know this thing gets pretty hot, and I may have to turn it down because this is basswood, and I got this off of Amazon, and I don't know, I've never used the basswood, so I don't know how fast it's gonna burn. So I'm gonna start with Miss Bella's name here and see what happens. I mean, I'll know, and I may have to turn it down because right now I think it's on like 400, and that may be too hot. Yeah, I kind of want to do her name and then, hi, Miss Amy. I'm doing this wood burning this bearded dragon for my granddaughter because she has a bearded dragon. So I thought I would make her something to put. Well, she may not get to put it on her door. That's what I'm making it for. But her daddy may say nope because, he's not much on him or his wife. They're not much on hanging anything up on the walls. I mean, come on. I gave him all kinds of pictures and I don't see anything. I even made him a clock for Christmas and I don't think they've hung it at all. So, I mean, this is basswood and I don't think any of that other wood I burned was basswood. It could be. The little rounds might have been basswood. I'm just trying to make sure I don't have it turned up too high. Plus, I want to carve around the name and the dragon and make it look more 3D-ish. So it sticks out a little bit. She'll like it. Yeah. Uh-oh. Somebody must be at my door. Something's going on because they're barking. And my Google's going off. All right, hold on a second. Hold on, let me check my Google. Somebody's obviously at my door. And I don't know who. Can't do it with the glove on. My phone says, no way. Okay, let me see who's at my door. Doggone it. Really? Really? I don't see anyone out there. All right. Let's go to the ring. Wait a minute. Yeah, looks like it could have been the postman. No, I don't want to go live. I want to see. Yeah. I didn't think they came that late, but obviously they do. All right, let's get this playing again so I can set it back up and look at my chat. What did you say, Miss April? New meds. Feeling better. That's great, Miss April. That's great. I'm glad you're feeling better. I thought I turned it off because I thought I was going to have to go upstairs. But obviously not. It's just the postman. I'm going to let this heat back up now. Shouldn't have went that cold that quick, really. Like I said, I might have to turn it down. Well, let me zoom you in a little bit. A little bit, anyway. so you can maybe see what I'm doing. All right. Figured I'd get Bella's name out of the way. I put Bella. Dang it, it's supposed to be a round corner, not a triangle corner. I don't know what you're doing here. Come on. I believe this is probably basswood. And I think on the other ones, I'm gonna carve Maddie and Bella's name, or Maddie and Johnny's name into them. And my granddaughter, Peyton. I'm gonna carve their name into theirs. And these letters I took from my husband's leather stamping kit. And I colored them with a felt tip pen and just laid them down on the wood. Yeah, it worked out pretty good, actually. I didn't think it was going to, but it did. There's so many different things I would like to do, but I just can't. Hi, Runic. Hi, Miss Amy. I think I said hi, but I'm not sure. And my chat on my phone, why is it not moving? Yeah, my chat on my phone's not moving like it should, so I can see what everybody is saying here. There we go. Hi, Miss Margaret. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to miss you. Are you feeling better, Miss Margaret? I hope you are. I really hope you are. And Miss Margaret, I did send you out one of my stickers. I need to send one. Well, I wasn't going to send one to Miss Jeannie. I was just going to keep it here till she came up and give it to her. I hope you get to feeling better if you're not better, Miss Margaret. I know. I get those. I don't know what mine are. I just have, I think it's just an overwhelming feeling of so many things that you need to do and you just don't feel like doing them. I mean, downstairs, I'd love to clean up the other area over there so I could do some other work on stuff. But until I get my boys over here to get that stupid chairlift and my front door that I started painting and staining, until I get them over here to get it out of my way and put it up so that I don't have to go around it all the time. It's not going to happen. There's a lot of stuff over there that I could be doing videos on and crafts on, but until I get them over here to clean it up, it's not going to happen. Yeah, I don't know. I've had this drawn for a while, and I just am trying to get it done for my granddaughter, and she won't get it probably till Christmas because now I'm not going to give it to her for her birthday because I already gave her something for her birthday, so I didn't get it done in time. I'm glad I hope you are feeling better, Miss Margaret. Yeah, I did send you a sticker, so I don't know. You probably haven't gotten yours yet. Miss Wanda got hers today. And I don't know. I sent so many out. I think I have another batch upstairs to send out. There's some people that want them, and then there's, no one else said they wanted any, so I don't know. I don't know if yeah, I think you're on my list, Miss April, but I don't know if you want one. So, I was gonna send you one, but I don't know if you want one. And I got Miss Billy on my list too to send her one. Yeah, I think that started on the woodworking channels. Really, the sticker thing. And I had the logo already because my granddaughter Bella did it for me. So I thought, let me go ahead and get some stickers made up. So I did. I've already I can't believe I've already started really paying attention to the sales on pumpkins. But I will not buy mine this early because if I carve them, then they won't make it. I can usually make my pumpkin last for a couple weeks, really. Couple weeks. But it depends because last year I got pumpkins that were really, really dry inside and they didn't last very long at all. And so I ended up doing another whole set of pumpkins. So, okay. Okay. Do you think that I know your granddaughter's gonna want one too. And I thought about it when I sent them to Miss Natalie, but I think I don't know if I sent more to I sent some to Miss Cindy and Mr. David. Yeah, I noticed that someone doesn't like skulls at all, and that's their own preference. That's fine. I, I'm not saying I love skulls. I just make them for Halloween. I mean, it's a Halloween thing. Yeah. I got my other little tool out. I kind of want to go around her name and the dragon and kind of make it look more 3D-ish, but I may have to get my um, new carving tool out to do that, which I don't have it. I don't have the garage set up to do that yet. I mean, I've been working on it, but there's some things I got to get out of there first. Wow. Wow, Cindy. Hey, Miss Amy. How are you? Well, my granddaughter has a bearded dragon. So I thought I would make her this. I don't know if I'm going to do any painting on it or not. I might. I don't know. It's just going to hang in her bedroom with her and her dragon. Can you guys see okay, or do you want me to zoom in a little more? Miss Amy, did you get your stickers yet? Because I'm pretty sure I sent you some out. I sent you a sticker out. This pattern, Miss Margaret, this is a free coloring page off of Google. Yeah. All I did was took some carbon paper and drew it on the piece of wood. It's just a free coloring page. I think everything I've done was just a free coloring page because I don't draw well. So, and the lettering is my husband's is the lettering's from my husband's leather stamping kits. All I did was colored the letters and laid them out on the wood because that was, I thought that would be I liked that lettering, and I thought that would be a pretty cool idea. So I just kind of colored them with a colored marker and laid them on the wood. And that's how they worked. Hi, Miss Billy. You haven't gotten yours yet? Well, you should, Amy, because I did mail you some out when I mailed the first batch out. Um, I do have more I need to mail out, but I haven't gotten to them. I got to get them all addressed. And I was afraid that the post office would end up crushing them in the envelopes, so I was trying to wrap them up in a piece of paper that would make it a little easier and maybe stop the postman from ruining the sticker. I'm trying to keep up with the chat here. So I got it on my phone. And I'm just trying to keep up. Yeah, I was kind of bummed out because I really wanted to do my live from out there on my deck. And I've had to have the furniture covered up because of the rain. So I really didn't want to pull the cover off the furniture because we're supposed to get more rain. So I thought, nah, better just leave it there. Kind of irritated about that. I thought that would be a kind of a cool place to have a live from. Is out on my new deck. Yeah, well, maybe before dead of winter, I'll be able to get out there and do it when the weather's. Because I think we got rain in the schedule for most of next week. So I'm not going to go out there and remove the cover. I may even go out there and pull my cushions in again. I hate to do that, but they're covered right now. As far as I know, they're not wet. Hi, Robert. How are you? Thank you for joining us. I'm just doing this bearded dragon for my granddaughter. So, I mean, I've been wanting to do it for a while, and I drew it on the wood quite a while back. And I was going to carve it, but I don't have a space set up to carve yet. So, yeah, I kind of want a space in the garage to do that. And yeah, Runic, today I went out there and I looked at the wood lathe because I wanted to look at where the parts were and what parts I had and what I could do. And I did find the parts for the pin blanks, which I don't know. I think I may pour some. I'm gonna get my blank out and do some colors mixtures and pour some pin blanks. I haven't done it in a while. I really would like to do it again. I really liked doing it. I used to pour his, and he, you know, I'd pour him several, and then he'd wait. Oh, he'd let them set for about a month before he would try and turn them. He wanted them to make sure that they were good and cured before he turned them. But yeah, he really liked some of the color combinations I made him. And I can't wait, Runic. Hi, Giselle. Runic, I can't wait to see you do the purple and the yellow ribbon one. I thought that one was pretty. I think that's one that I picked out when me and him went to the woodcraft store, and they had a I don't remember, they had a sale on them. So we picked a bunch out of the barrel that they had, and that was one of them that I picked, the one with the ribbon going through it. I really liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. I also liked the blue one. I like the blue one that you just did. Yeah, I thought they were. Yeah, I'll be sure and send you some. You and Mr. Grumpy. I'll send you some. I just want to pour them and let them set for a little while before I send them out. But yeah, he wanted me to pour him some, so he bought me the pen blank, and I did. Oh, I did several dirty pours with some different colors. I also did some that had some metal flake in it. I'm not sure I got any more metal flake though. I'll have to get some more because that's what I used on some of those. So I will have to get me some more. And I don't, my husband got it for me, so I don't even know where he got it from. I'm sure some automotive place is where he got it from. But I'm going to have to get some more. Because I think that was the only metal flake I had. Really, Rennick? Yeah, I actually didn't. I did send Runic because I found it out there in the garage when I was making up a box, not runic. I sent it to Grumpy. When I was out there making a box up for Grumpy, I found a part of a pen blank that I had poured my husband, the first one I poured him, and there was part of one there. So I sent it to Grumpy. And, I got another box that I want to make up for you. But I don't know, if I pour the pen blanks, I kind of want to wait a little bit because I want, yeah, I may send them to you and you might want to wait a while before you turn them. I'll put them in a bag and try and put a date on them as to when I poured them. So you can maybe let them set longer. Because I'm thinking that. Do you? Metal flakes? I don't have any more that I used to have some. My husband got them for me when he had me pouring pen blanks for him. He gave me some. But I haven't tried to replace them. And I really should if I'm going to pour some pen blanks. Okay, guys, this is what I got so far. Let me get it up there closer so you can see. So far, that's what I got. This is a rock and Bella's name. Hey, Knuckle Bustin'. How are you? I seem to have one pesky fly in here, and it's really driving me nuts. I've been trying to whack him with the fly swatter, and he keeps getting away. God bless it. I don't like that. He's bugging me. He's bugging, and not only is the fly bugging me, but some little butt upstairs is bugging me because he's busy throwing a hissy because I'm downstairs. It's like, dude, leave me alone. It's kind of weird. You ever notice the lag if you're watching something on your television and then you're watching on your phone too? That there's a lag between what you're watching. It's so annoying, really, I think. I think it's so annoying that you're getting such a lag on what you're watching. I'm usually pretty good with one too, Giselle, but I didn't bring one down here, and that fly's driving me bananas. It's up in the basement window, and it's bugging me. And then I have some little. I don't know where the little gnat things are coming from. Probably because my dogs make me open and close my back door so many freaking times. Okay, knuckle busting. Go feed your animals. I had to do that earlier during Runic's live. Little King got up in my lap and he's looking at me whining and he's like telling me that it's dinner time. And I thought he was full of crap. I looked at the clock and I'm like, "Oh, okay, you're not full of it. It is dinner time." So, yeah, I was hoping to do this out on my on my deck. Well, maybe I don't know. Depends on how the weather is next Friday. We can do something out there. I got some old epoxy that I'd like to use in an open area because it smells really bad. Yeah, I you would love a sticker? Okay. Robert, in my description is my email address. Email me your address and I'll send you out a sticker. I sent one to in the first batch. Um, Grumpy, Runic, Deland, anybody I had an address for. Now, I still have to send one to Mr. Rusty, but I looked at all his videos and he doesn't put his email address in any of his videos. So I didn't have his email address so that I could email him and tell him I needed his address to send him a sticker. So, hey, thank you, Giselle. Yeah, I got to get busy and get my dragons poured here for the giveaway. Yeah. Today I got the mold out because I was wondering if in the horns of the dragon, if when I poured the silicone there was a um air bubble trapped, and maybe that's why I kept getting air bubbles in the horns. But no, there's no air bubble in there. So I got to figure out some way to make sure that when I pour that, I make sure I get all the air bubbles out of the horns. Yeah. Those I'm gonna pour 3 of them for 1,000 subscriber giveaway. You'll take the back alleys? Yeah. Yeah. You just put a Yeah, well, Miss April wouldn't be scared because she's a conceal and carry girl. So she carries. And I need to go get mine. I have not done it yet. I need to go do it. Because I don't carry mine around. I always kept it put up because I didn't want my grandkids to know where it was. So I don't I don't have Runic sticker either. I don't know yet where I'm gonna make up I think a wall or a board to put all my stickers on. Because I think Delam was sending me some out. Because I told him I had mine and I would send him some. So, hey, Kevin. Good morning. Where are you from, Kevin? You just being a you just being sarcastic there. It ain't morning. Maybe for June, it's morning. It's morning for Miss June. Really? I'm pretty sure I'm hearing Wizard of Oz upstairs. Yeah, thank you, Runic. Because if he emails his address, then I'll send it to him. Yeah, I forget. Oh, Amy, it was Dr. Crafty was the name of the resin. And it smells really bad. Yeah, I haven't seen June yet. And usually she's in the chat. Yeah, it smells really bad. I won't use it down here. That's why I want a place to pour it outside or in the garage somewhere. Somewhere where it's well more ventilated than down here because that stuff smelled really bad. I mean, really bad. I haven't poured any more of it since. I have yet. I was going to. I think I was going to sign up for Bond Crafters. No, I haven't heard from Miss Coral. Nope. I don't know what's going on with Miss Coral. I hope she's okay because I have not heard from her. And she used to be on my lives and she would read my comments for me, and I haven't heard from her in a long time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try. I got 91% alcohol, and yes, I will have. I thought I did it last time, but for some reason, the last two times I've poured it, they've had the very same. That's why I got the mold out today, and I was looking to see if there was an air bubble in the mold because the the air bubbles are in the same freaking place every time I pour it. And I do not, I want to pour it again. I want to pour 3 of them as a giveaway. Yeah. As a giveaway. I want to do them as a giveaway. And I think the Wizard of Oz must be on because I can hear it. I might have to go upstairs and get a fly swatter. I can hear that stupid fly right there in that dang window. Bugging me. It's bugging me bad. It's one of the reasons why I try and hurry my dogs, make them get in quickly, because I don't want flies in the house. I hate it. Okay, that's not looking bad. I was a little worried about that. I kind of boogered his tail a little bit, but I think if I shade it in, you won't really notice the difference. It's okay. I did booger the end of his tail a little bit, but that's what I got so far. The rock and that part of the dragon. Hi, Dad. Thank you for joining us. These are little bitty spots. And I kind of wished I would have gotten a little smaller bit out. I never really, I've only done that one carving. I need to do some more carvings, but I really wanted a spot in the garage to do it, so I didn't have to do it down here, because I got enough going on down here. I mean, I got like I got like three different desks. I got my table in here. I got two desks over in the other part of the basement, where one is set up for leatherworking and the other is set up for my glass fusing, which if my son would ever get over here and figure out what happened to my diamond saw, I would be more than happy to do a glass fusing video. Not that anybody would be interested in it, but it's fun. I mean, I watched several videos and then I got interested in it and I started fusing it for jewelry. Doesn't take much, just a microwave. And I have a microwave over there that I just use for that. Okay, Grumpy, go feed your fur baby. It's not going to be a perfect replica of her bearded dragon, but it, considering the fact that I don't draw, it'll have to work. I mean, I think she'll be okay with it. And it kind of looks like her bearded dragon when he was younger. She's had him for a while now, and he's pretty good size. Because they go outside and in the evening time and catch the locusts alive and take them in and feed them to the bearded dragon. And I guess he seems to really, really like them. So, wow, pretty cool. I can't imagine hitting that many subscribers, but hey, I need to check his. I have subscribed to his channel, but I have, man, like I said, we need a YouTube TV guide to keep up with everybody's when they're going live. Because I mean, YouTube's not very good about their notifications. Let's just put it that way. They're not. So I'm thinking we need to come up with some kind of YouTube guide. Let you know when everybody's. Yeah, Mike is making stuff. Mike had an idea about it. Like a calendar that you go and sign your live in there. I thought it was a pretty good idea, actually. Not that everybody would remember to do it, but I thought it was a pretty good idea. Really. I mean, it would help everybody remember. I think I boogered that up too. God bless it. I might have to turn that down. I think it might be getting too hot. I don't know what that is. No, it's another. It shows another toe. That's weird. But hey, I drew it on there, so I'm gonna color it in. Goodbye, Amy. Thank you for joining us. Please hit the like button. Thank you. Hi, Bliss. Hi, Bliss Carpenter. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. I just we're burning this bearded dragon for my granddaughter. For her room. And that's what I have so far. So that's Rennick, that's great. Hi, John. What looks cordless? What looks cordless, Robert? This is not cordless. It has a cord. Yeah, it has a cord on it. I'm surprised my dog's not up there throwing a fit. Because I know that's Wizard of Oz playing up there. And I know Toto's barking. And my dog's not doing her usual throwing a fit. She's not doing her usual barking at the TV crap. I know, Rennick. It's wild. It's wild. I mean, who knows? Who knew that that was gonna really turn it up for you? But I am so blessed. I am so glad that you that I messaged you and you would turn the pins for me because they've been sitting there for a while and I kind of felt bad because my husband didn't get to them. Just like I have all those patterns that I paid for all those different cutting boards that he wanted to make. That's why he bought all the specialty wood was to make cutting boards. And I do remember buying the pattern for it. Yeah, those pins turned out gorgeous. They did. And I thought the other one, the blue one too that he did was very, very 70-ish. Really, it had a very cool pattern to it. And those were those are the blanks that I picked out when he made me, and I want to say made me go to the wood store with him because I didn't always want to go to the wood store with him. At first I found it pretty boring. and he's busy getting more and more pen blanks. So, but I went with him one day, and we came across all those pen blanks. Runic, you mail them when you can. I'm not. I'm so glad that you did them for me. So I'm not in a rush for them, and it's not that big a deal. I mean, I know you made them, and they turned out beautiful, and you'll mail them when you get to it. And I'm not in a big hurry for them. I'm just glad that you did them for me. I mean, I did find the little bar today for the pins, for turning pins. I did find it. I went out there today looking at the tools and stuff that he had out there for the wood lathe, because he's got it sitting on this little metal bench, and it has a drawer, and you pull the drawer out and it's got all the parts to the wood lathe in the drawer. And yes, I'm gonna take I need to take the bowl off of there, and I want to bring it in and fill the crack up with some epoxy so I can finish turning it anyway. He started it. I'd like to finish it. Robert does some pretty amazing stuff with walnuts. I mean, I got all kinds of walnuts out there in my backyard. I don't know how long they have to dry for in order for you to be able to carve them. I seen Robert do some walnut carvings on Delan's channel. So, I mean, I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't know. I've never seen anybody do anything like that with walnuts. But how long do you just, Robert, do you just buy the walnuts, or do you just get them and let them dry? Thank you, Miss Amy. Good night. I hope you feel better. I keep you in my prayers because I know you've not been feeling well. Yeah, Miss Billy's she done some pretty cool stuff. She done some stuff with her gourds. I think that would be a cool thing to do too. Now, I'm a little worried about all these little spots on the neck. I don't know if I'm going to have to if I need to change the tip, because those are some little dinky spots. And I don't know how well I'm going to be able to get in there. I don't know. I might have to change the tip and go with the smaller tip. Okay, so he has a kind of like a line in his eye. It's not a dot. I don't know why I would put a dot there. There we go. That works. I don't know about these little bitty spaces. All right, well, we're going to try and work with it. Yeah, Miss Billy does some amazing stuff with all kinds of stuff. So you need to check her channel out. Of course, everybody I watch does some sort of amazing craft, really. Miss April's got her. Oh, I remember the first time I really watched her video was to watch her make the jewelry that looked like opals. Yeah, because I was really interested in it, and they turned out amazing. Yeah, I haven't done any jewelry in a while. And I did watch another jewelry video the other day because I have so many granddaughters that, you know, you got to come up with some jewelry ideas for Christmas. All right, I'm a little worried about his neck because there's so many little spaces. Hi, Electric Whittler. Thank you for joining us. Wow. I'm doing pretty good, actually. I've got at least 16 people, which is not bad. Okay, now, I know these are going to be hard because they're such small spaces here. I'm going to do my best to make them look decent. Why are they barking? I mean, nobody that knows me would come to my door on a Friday because they know that I'm busy doing a live. And it wouldn't be my boys because they could come in through the garage. Yeah, when I'm downstairs, them dogs go nuts. I was a little worried about these scales, but I'm going to try and make them as good as I can. They're really small spaces, and I don't know how much smaller I can go with the tip. So I'm going to try what I can do here. Billy, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know. I want to carve around the name, both sides of the name, on both sides of it, and around the dragon in deeper because I want it to look 3D-ish. But as far as coloring it, no, I hadn't really thought about it yet. I mean, I know I've pretty much colored everything that I've done so far, where I've actually done the wood burning, but I don't know. I haven't thought about it, Miss Billy. I haven't thought about how I was going to color it. And Miss Billy, do you want one of my stickers I had printed up? My Beadinkrazy stickers? Yeah, I don't usually answer the door, Runic. I usually because I get a lot in my neighborhood, I get a lot of solicitors, even if you have your door posted. Now, I used to have a sign that I had hanging out on my door for my Rottweiler, and I seem to have gotten a whole lot less. I got a whole lot less people coming to my door. And I really don't get a lot of people coming to my door because they hear my dogs going, and once they hear my dogs, they're done. They don't they don't want to come to my door after that. So, I mean, I'm okay with that. I get enough annoying junk mail and annoying phone calls that I don't need annoying people coming to my front door too. You would love one? Okay, Miss Billy. I will get you one. I will get you one mailed out. You and Miss April. I mean, I got so many sent out last week, and then I still got another list of people I need to send them out to. So I had to go to the post office because I needed to send a package to Mr. Grumpy. And so I'll work on my second list here and get them mailed out. I had to buy more stamps the other day when I was at there. Yeah, stamps are not cheap. I couldn't believe that. Even if they are forever stamps, they aren't cheap. Been a while since I had to go buy any stamps, but I did, and I don't even remember what it cost me now, but I was a little shocked by it. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, I think I will color this part in, really. I may have to go upstairs and give me a fly swatter because this fly is annoying. Hi, Tim. Hi, Miss Carrie. Thank you all for joining me. Hi, Pours Resin with Love. Thank you all so much for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and I think color this and sign in. I mean, I colored it in with pencil, but I think it would look good colored in, be darker. I may have to get my, yeah, I may have to get my other side out and get it turned on. It's got a different tool on it than this one does. This one's more for small lines, thin lines. The other one's got like a little ball on the end of it. All right, we will color that in. Let me get the Draco done. And then we'll do some shading. And then I want to do a little bit of grinding on it. I want to go around Bella and Draco and the dragon and make it look, like I said, 3D-ish. Because I think she would like it. I don't know what type of bit to put on there to do that. I got my Dremel out, but I also got this other little tool that I got in the mail that you're supposed to be able to engrave and grind wood with, or yeah, do wood carving. Okay, so let's do Draco, and then I'll get the other tip turned on and we can burn that in better, because I don't think this thing will burn it. I do like these letters, though. I just think that these are a little fancier letters. And that was from my husband's wood stamping kit. Hi, Miss Beverly. Thank you for joining us. I didn't see anyone named Tina, but thank you for joining us, Miss Beverly. I'm doing this bearded dragon for my granddaughter. And it is pretty, actually, it's pretty relaxing. Just burning into the wood. Oh no, but I'm about to go upstairs and get me a fly swatter. Telling you that right now. This fly is driving me bananas. Yep. It is driving me bananas. All right. I'm going to need a few minutes, guys, because I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm going to get a fly swatter and go to the restroom. lay down. Don't lay down and stop your barking. I'm coming to get a fly swatter. Move out of my way. Move. I'm coming to get a fly swatter. Tired of that fly. It's driving me nuts. I need a fly swatter. Freaking flies driving me nuts. Phew. All right. Now that I have the fly swatter, I probably won't see the fly. Yeah, I'll probably not see it at all now. But I'm hearing it. It's driving me nuts. And tell Mr. Allen he'll have to buy some more beer. He'll have to buy some more beer when he comes. Because I'm drinking his beer. I don't normally like beer. But, yeah. I don't usually do a lot without drinking something. It's the only day of the week I drink. So, hey. Audiobooks put you to sleep. Cheers, Miss Billy. I'm not doing shots, but cheers. Hit the boot. Hit the boot, Miss Billy. Okay, I'm gonna put my glove back on before I. Just because I'm. Thank you, Miss Beverly. That fly's driving me bananas here. I got a fly swatter now. I don't see it or hear it. So it probably went upstairs. I don't know. But it was driving me bananas. And now I have that stupid, I had that silly song stuck in my head. That Holla Back Girl song. It's stuck in my head now. Because I said it was driving me bananas. So now that song's stuck in my head. Horrible! Of course, I guess it's better than Baby Sharks. Not a lot, but it is somewhat better than Baby Sharks. I hear it, but I don't see it. So I don't know where it's at. Oh, it's on the curtain over there. Dude, you're driving me nuts. I don't want to lay this down, though. I don't know if I got it or not. I'm hoping I did. Dang fly. I can't stand flies. I know they must serve their purpose, but being in the house and annoying someone's not it. Ooh, good brownies. Uh-huh. Big fingers on a small phone. Wow. Yep. Yep. Good brownies. I haven't had any in a while because my husband ain't here and he would make those. He would make them, but he ain't here now, so I just have my gummies. That's all I have. And I don't, only if I'm having a real bad night and trying to sleep and I can't. And what was it? The other night I had this weird thing going on where I kept looking for stuff and I was out in the garage looking for stuff and stuff kept falling down and smacking on the floor. And I thought, David's not happy because I'm out there in his garage and he's throwing stuff on the floor. I'm like, dude, come on. I mean, I get into your tools out there, but I always put them back in the toolbox. My daddy taught me that a long time ago. He never got a tool out of his toolbox without putting it back, because you would be in big time trouble then. So you needed to make sure you put his tool back where you got it. Back where you found it. Yeah, I was down here earlier putting some molds away and cleaning up and getting ready to set up for the live, and I thought, you know what, I need to pour dragon, but I need to check that dragon mold, because if there's air bubbles in the silicone, then I'm screwed, and it's going to turn out with the air bubbles every time I pour it. But I did not find any air bubbles, so I don't know what the heck. I will pour one anyway, though. I'm going to pour 3, actually. Dang it, come on, Kay. Making a mess there. Uh, yeah, gummies do help. I only take them if I'm having a real bad night and I'm trying to sleep and I just can't shut my brain off to go to sleep. Which with me, I mean, that's part of the reasons why I have such a hard time now doing videos during the week, is because I can't sleep. And if I can't sleep, then when I do finally fall asleep, I mean, I sleep half the day away. Because I've been up till early morning. So that's my problem. I'm up till early morning hours and I can't seem to go to sleep because my brain won't shut off. Because I think of all these ideas of stuff to do. And then hey, I think I want to send Grumpy and Runic. I'm gonna send you that pattern. Now I don't know if it's anything you'd be interested in, but my husband used to make these little wooden pocket knives when he was doing the Boy Scout camping thing. I can't I tried to find one so I could show you what it looked like. But I don't know. I remember he had me do one for him and then he wasn't happy with the way his engraving was on it. He brought me one that was engraved for a friend of his and asked me if I would fill it in with some gold epoxy. And I did. And then he wasn't happy with the way he engraved it. So I don't know. I guess he must have given it to him because I can't find it anywhere. And I can't find one that he actually made, which is kind of weird because usually, when he made stuff like that, he always had one. Um, yeah, I have the pattern for it on making them, and they're pretty cool. They turn out pretty cool. They call you Grumpy instead of Papa. Well, I know. And my husband was pretty grumpy too, but yeah. And now I kind of get why he was so grumpy. Really, I do. I mean, if you don't feel good, then you're going to be grumpy, you know? And I don't think he felt good for quite a while cuz he was weird about letting us know that he was not feeling well. He didn't want to tell me cuz he didn't want me to take him to the hospital. And I tried several times. He just wouldn't do it. So, men are men are funny about their health. Most of them are. They don't want to. Well, they don't want to go to the doctor any more than us women do. You know. Are you, Miss Sue? I am too, and I can't seem to get out of it. Man, I try. I, I'm tired, so I'll go to bed early. I'll go to bed about 9:30. And then I'll be laying there trying to go to sleep, and it ain't happening. It is not happening. So then I'm wide awake, and it just bugs me because while I'm laying there trying to go to sleep, then I start thinking about all the stuff I could be doing, all the stuff I want to do, and then I'm screwed. Yeah, I I actually want to. I'm gonna turn this other way and turn the other side on because I want to fill this in. I don't I don't have pain necessarily as the fact that I can't get my brain to shut off. If I could get my brain to shut off, then I probably would be able to sleep and I'd be fine. Thank you, Knuckle Bustin'. Please hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I keep thinking about all the stuff I could be doing around my house or all the stuff that I need to do, and then I'm screwed. Then I'm awake and I can't go to sleep. So, I mean, that kinda it really stinks, but it's been that way since I retired. Since I retired, it's been that way, and it's kinda irritating, really. I want to sleep so bad, I do. I want to sleep so bad, and I just can't. Come on, heat up, dude. Come on. I know that side's turned on. Well, if the other side starts smoking, burning the plastic, then I'll know it's not turned on, but pretty sure I turned the other side on. It's plugged in all the way. Yeah, it should be getting hot. Ain't hot yet though. There we go. It's getting warmer now. I was just gonna kind of try and fill this one in. Yeah, I think my dogs were up there barking at Wizard of Oz because that's what's playing upstairs. I left it playing because if I don't leave some sort of noise going up there, you'd be able to hear them barking really badly. And Master Shredder, I'm telling you, that dog he's a crazy dude. Yeah, I kind of wanted to be outside, but it didn't turn out that way. Good night, Tim. Please hit the like button if you haven't, and thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much. Yeah, I can't. I can't do it. I try. I try. I mean, I'm to the point now where, and it's a bad way to be, but I have to. I cannot sleep without some noise going. So I have to have the TV going, even though I might not be watching it. I have to have it going. Miss Cindy, did you say you had gotten your stickers? You and Mr. David? I sent one there for Bubba too. I think I sent one for you, one for Mr. David, and one for Bubba. Okay, I kind of like that better, really. I'd like it to be a little more round, but it's not seem to work. But I do like that it looks better. It's darker and I like it. I do like it better. Okay, let's turn this off. Now, I have another little tool, which I didn't put in my description, where I want to take some wood out and make this look 3D-ish. Okay, this is what I got. You're welcome. You're welcome. My granddaughter Bella did that logo for me. So what do you think, guys? I probably will do some kind of coloring, but I don't know what yet. Really, does it work? Does it help, Grumpy? Does it help? Who's igno who's ignoring you, Miss Billy? Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Beverly. Thank you, Miss Cindy. Thank you, Pours Resin with Love. Now, I might color it. I don't know yet. But I do want to, and I have a little machine that I want to try and do some, make that look more 3D-ish. Now, it should be charged by now. I bought this off of Facebook, I think. And I'll show you what it is. Okay. Let me get the box here. This is what it comes with. Now, it's supposed to be an engraving, wood carving, blah, blah, blah tool. It says engraving pen, but it's for. Okay. This is what I got off of Facebook. That's where I seen the ad. Okay. So I want to use that to try and put some depth around the name Bella and the name Draco and the dragon. But I'm not sure if any of these bits that it comes with is going to work for me. And it might be a little noisy. So I'm going to try and see what I can do. And it may be a little noisy. We'll see. Okay. Let me know if it's too noisy. I'll turn the sound down. I don't know that this machine's going to do what I want it to do, so I may end up having to use my Dremel. Sounds like a it sounds like a fly. Yeah, it's not very loud, and it actually does. It's actually not doing bad, but I want more taken out than just that. So I'm probably going to have to use something else, but right now I can get it started. Very huge fly, yeah. Yeah, it does sound like a very huge fly. Hey, Billy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to use something else. This is not giving me the depth that I want. Not really. Yeah, I kind of want it to, but it's not. Not doing what I want it to do. See, it's taking some out on the Draco, but I really want it to take more than that out. Really, I just don't think this machine's got the oomph to do it. Pretty sure my Dremel does, but and I know my new flex shaft does, but kind of didn't. I haven't used it yet, and I kind of wanted to play around with it before I used it. I don't think this has the oomph to do what I want it to do. Pretty sure my Dremel would, but this, I'm not sure this does. I don't know it. I don't know. I really don't know. It only goes up to speed 3, so I don't think it's got the oomph to do what I want it to do. And I know my other machine does, but I haven't even gotten it out and used. I haven't even tried it yet. I think my Dremel would probably work better than this, actually. Plies that big? I don't want any plies that big. I don't. This has like a 3-speed. It's a 3-speed, and yeah, it's not really taking out what I want it to take out. I kind of want the dragon and the names to look 3D-ish. Well, Miss Tina, you probably don't have. We had some pretty big flies here. We even have horse flies. So, yeah, you're probably good there in the UK. All right. I don't want to make a whole lot of racket here. That's why I grabbed this, is because I thought it wouldn't make so much noise, and I could get it deep enough, but I'm not getting it the way I want it. I've got it. You see where I went around it, though. You can see it. It's just not going as deep as I want it to go. Yeah, I know. This would probably do acrylic nails. Pretty sure it would. You think they're all down by me? Well, it could be. You never know. That thing is itching so freaking bad. I'm trying not to scratch it because it's got a big old scab on it, but it's driving me crazy. Thank you, Miss Tina. Yeah, this probably has the RPMs for acrylic nails. It's an engraver slash carver, blah blah blah. I bought it because I wanted to make my own. I bought it because I wanted to make my own logo, and then pour it in some silicone and be able to stamp my items that I make. It's I forget what it was called. I mean, I got it resparked. Yeah, I got that off of. I think that was off of Facebook. I could use the Dremel, but I think the Dremel's going to make more noise than this thing does. I just don't know which bit to use to take more out. And I don't know if any of my I don't know if my cut-saw bits will work. I mean, I think I got some cut-saw bits. I just think they're too big. I think they're too big to work. And I don't really want to. I want to open it, but I've never opened it, so I don't know how it opens. I didn't really want to tear that off, but not sure how it opens. Okay, well, let me peel this label down some, see if I can get it open. I don't know if any of these will fit. And whether that thing has enough oomph to run it is another thing. Because I think my other one does, and I'm pretty sure my Dremel does, but bless it. How does this? I didn't want to tear this label off. But I guess in order to open it, you got to take the label off. Oh, maybe not. Come on. Really? Really? Yeah, I think the label's going to stop it from opening. Hold on. I don't want to take it off if I don't have to. If I can just cut it and get it to open, I'll be fine with that. Then I can still have the label there. Come on. Okay. Let me see here. Ha. I don't know. All I can do is try. And those may be too big. Nah, I think those won't fit. I don't think it's going to fit on there. I think it's too big. It is for that. It's too big for that now. However, I may be able to put it on my Dremel and use it on my Dremel. I do have my Dremel tool out just in case I needed it for what I wanted. It's hooked on my carousel over here. And God bless it. Get out of there. Get out. Go away. I don't know where my... Dang it, where is my... I don't know. I don't know where my tool for this is. Okay. That one's out. Oops. No, I don't want you falling all the way down in there. Doggone it. I don't know where my tool... Hi, Mr. David. Hi, Miss Allison. I don't see June. I guess she's not feeling well. Doggone it. This is not tightening like I want it to. Alright, it ain't pulling out of there. This is going to be loud. I'm sorry, guys. I just want to see if it's going to work. Ooh, that's probably what I want. Okay, that's kind of what I want. I want to... That's probably a little more than what I wanted, really, but I mean, I want it to set in. I want it to stand out. So yes, I want to take all the way around this and all the way around the dragon out and all the way around Bella out. Miss June had a live yesterday with Miss Suzanne, and I missed it. And I watched the replay on. I mean, I watched it, but I didn't get to see it live. No, I did not get to see it live. So I don't know. I think I'll do this, but I'm not going to. I don't want to make that much noise, really. But that's kind of what I want. I want it to stand out, so I want to go all the way around that, the dragon itself, and around Bella. And I don't know. I may color it. I don't know. That's, that is weird too, Miss Natalie. I didn't get a notification either. I just happened to I had come down here, I had set up my live, and I went upstairs and I flipped on the TV and I seen that Runic was live and I flipped over there. But I did get a notification that he was live. Yeah, I did not. And I'm kinda upset about that, but, you know, is what it is. But Miss Tina, I will add you to my shout out list. It's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. So I will put you in there. I need to write that down so I do not forget because, yeah, I'm real bad about remembering that I told someone something and I was going to do it and then I forgot. Now, I know I brought my tablet back down here. No, I don't see it. God bless. I'm just not with it here. Let me write it on this paper towel and add you to my list here. Yeah, I'm gonna add you to my shout out list. But I gotta remember, so I'm writing it down so I don't forget. Because I'm not yeah, my memory ain't as good as it used to be. So Miss Tina, I will add you to my shout out list that scrolls across the bottom there. Wow, that's weird, Miss Allison. It's weird because I'm looking at the chat on my phone and glancing over here, and I'm doing two different things. I'm doing something different on my phone than what I'm. It's really weird. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, Miss Tina. I like to give, I like to put my subscribers on there so that they know that I appreciate them. And if they've got a channel, yes, you can put the link to your channel in my chat, in the chat if you want. Yeah, I like to do that. So, yeah, I like the way it turned out. I just want it to be a little deeper. Yeah, I haven't signed up for Beadinkrazy yet. I would like to try their resin because I've heard a lot of good stuff about Beadinkrazy resin, so I'd like to try it. I mean, I've tried so many different kinds of resin. Um, I do like the Let's resin. It's just it's rather expensive, and I'm trying to find something that's more economical for me to buy. So I really do want to try it. Yeah, I don't. That one took out a lot more than I really wanted it to take out. Thinking maybe I should have used one of these. Should have used one of these detailing burrs, maybe, instead of that. I don't know. I'm going to cut it and see if it would have done a better. I mean, I wanted to take some out. I just think I took too much out, more than what I wanted. Or maybe I should have tried a different bit. I've never used these, so I mean, it's my first time using them, and I think that may be what the deal is I just should have tried something different. I don't know which one. Those are going to take a lot out. Maybe I don't want that one. Maybe I want one of these detailing burrs to use it instead. Well, why can't I get it out of the package here? Come on. God bless. Is it glued in there or what? This one won't even come out. God, what the heck? Hey, come out. Come out of the package. That's pretty bad now. Oh, finally. Jeez Louise. I didn't think it was going to come out of the package. Don't fall in there all the way. Doggone it. Don't want you all the way in there. No, I do not. Alright, let's see what this one does. I haven't tried these yet, so I don't know what each one of them does. And this is a detailing one. Sorry. I do like the way it's working. It's going to make it stand out. So that's pretty much what I wanted it to do. So I probably won't do that all on the live because I don't want to drive you all crazy with all that noise. But I'm using these. This is a detail. I think this is a detail set. 4-piece cut-saw set. The other one was the original set, and it's more of a heavy duty one. So yeah, I sent Miss June a sticker the other day, and I took hers when I took Grumpy's to the post office. I took hers to the post office because I didn't know how much postage to put on it, and I guess they have their own international stamps. So I did send hers off. I hope so, Miss Allison. I know I've tried several different brands. Um, right now I had just a little bit of Let's Resin left. I've got a bunch of 4-hour Let's Resin kits left, and I have some Paduo left, and that stupid Dr. Crafty. Yeah, I'm not thrilled about that one. I want to use that one out where there's plenty of air, because mm-mm, that stuff is horrible. It smells really bad. So that I want to use outside or in the garage or somewhere where there's lots of air. Yeah, I do. I think I did go to Bond Crafters, but I I think they wanted to set it up through Instagram, and I couldn't remember what my Instagram login was, so I have to go back and check that. Thank you, Miss Beverly. Did you email me your address for a sticker? I haven't used T Expert either. I think aren't they mostly in the UK? I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it yet. But I really, I don't mind. I want to find a resin that I really truly like to use. I mean, Let's Resin was really good for me, and I really liked it, but yeah. Wow. Okay. Very little. Okay. Good to know, Miss Sue. Good to know. Because I haven't tried any Tea Expert yet. No, I mean to get some Bond Crafter resin. Yeah, I really do need to get some. But Miss Beverly, if you email me your address, I will send you one of my stickers. I had stickers made up with my logo on it. So if you send me an address, I will send you a sticker if you would like one. I don't know. Right now I'm going to use up the resin I got before I start going for any other resin, but I haven't tried the Tea Expert, but I know that there's several people that use it and they're happy with it. Along with, I've heard a lot of people are happy with the Bond Crafters also. And, um, I was gonna see if Resiniers would send me. Okay, I will send it to you, Miss Beverly. I really, you know, I would like to do I would like to try Bond Crafters. I've heard a lot of people like the Resiniers. So yeah, those are in Tea Expert. Those are three I'd like to try. I've tried Let's Resin. I've tried Paduo. What was the other one I had? I had K Resin, KS Resin, Super Clear. I the other resin, Artist Resin. That was a long time ago. I don't even think you can get it anymore. I've tried so many, and I got the Dr. Crafty. Well, I don't know, because someone said they liked the way it cured, and it was pretty inexpensive, so I bought it, and then I thought, this stuff really stinks. I mean, it smells bad. So, I want to try and use up what I have, um, but it's going to be outside. Did you use Bond Crafters? Cool, Natalie. I really wanna try some Bond Crafters because it looked to me like it had, um, less bubbles than anything else I've used. Lately, I've been using the 1 hour promise, but it is so sticky. I mean, sticky. I've never seen a resin that's that sticky. It's horrible. But I like the resin. I like that it cures in 1 hour. It's just really sticky. Yeah, I do wanna try and, try some different resins until I find one that I really, really like, and then, yes, I want to continue with that resin. Find one that really, really works for me, and yes, I wanna continue with it. Now, there are some stuff I haven't tried. I know that I've watched, Resonating Art with Amy M. making blooms, and she looks it makes looks so easy, but I've tried blooms in the past. I guess my problem is I'm not patient enough to wait for the resin to heat up, so that makes it hard when you're trying to do a bloom because the resin has to be at a certain temperature. Well, I'm not very patient. I don't like to wait. I don't. So I haven't I haven't tried it again since then. Yeah, she makes some amazing blooms and makes it look so easy, Tina. She does. And I would like to try it, but I've tried it before and they look quite horrible. Because I'm not patient enough to wait for my resin to heat up to the temperature it needs to be. So, yeah, I even bought a temperature gauge for my resin and I have yet to I haven't used it because I don't know. Yep, she does some amazing stuff on her channel. Yeah, and I do a lot of resin on my channel because that's what I started with, was resin. I mean, my very first video was making some wire ribbon roses. But after that, for the most part, it was resin. I did some quilting. I did some t-shirt quilts. I did a reef, um, just a couple other stuff, but for the most part, mine's been a resin channel. Wow. Wow. Miss Beverly, I would love that because I'm telling you right now, that's why I have such a problem on blooms, is because I don't have the patience. I do not have the patience to wait for it to heat up. Now, I have heated my resin. Yeah, I've definitely heated my resin because I keep it down here in the basement and it's cold down here sometimes. So, I mean, not cold, cold, but it's probably below the temperature that resin is supposed to be. So, I have heated my resin up, yes, before I've used it before to keep from getting so many bubbles. So, I don't know. I yeah. That's a good one, Allison. I know the feeling. I really do. I know the feeling because I don't always use the same resin on each video. Now on Friday nights, yes, I will either use, you know, a polyurethane or I will use a 1 hour because I want my project to be finished before my live is done. But um For any other project, I prefer to use regular resin. I don't get a lot of notifications on anybody's videos. I swear to God I don't. And I don't know. Let me look on my phone. I don't know if I'm sub to her channel or not. Let me see. Yeah, says I'm subscribed. Turn that on all. Why do you do that to me? Okay. All right. I am subscribed to your channel, Miss Tina. I just wanted to check because I didn't know if I was or not. I I tried to bloom a long time ago because when I first started seeing blooms, it was hi Giselle, are you still there? Yeah, I haven't tried it having the heat mat on during a bloom. I haven't tried it. Um, when I first started seeing the blooms was when I was watching Julie Cutts pouring your heart out. She's the one I first seen doing blooms, and then I seen I think Sherry Molden did some after that. But Julie Cutts was the first one I seen doing. Oh, cool, Miss Allison. I can't wait to see that one. Mr. David, you're silly. Yeah, I really I can't wait. I mean, I want to do some more Halloween stuff. I have someone who wants a tray with just Jason on it. So I, I have some Jason stickers, but they're pretty small, so I'm gonna have to figure out something else. Dolls and bad clowns. Good job, Tina. That's pretty scary. It's pretty scary. I'm telling you, it's pretty scary. Yeah. That's clowns are pretty scary. Yeah, I'm sure I don't know. Miss April must have had to drop out. Her batteries must not be charged. That's okay. Yeah, I have one of those, I bought it from a ceramic shop where they were making Christmas stuff. And so I have a Santa that is ceramic and its eyes follows you when you walk past it. Its eyes follow you. And it's pretty creepy looking, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool Santa. I got it from a ceramic shop. Put her in the shed where all the sharp tools are. That's funny. Put her in the shed where all the sharp tools are. I have a small spider, but it's really hard to pour it, Miss Beverly, because the legs have a tendency to fall off of it. I think Miss Wanda sent me this one. I think Miss Wanda sent me this one. It's a small spider for Halloween. and I poured it in pour it in resin, it's okay, but if you pour it in mixed mold, the legs always break off. Yeah. If you pour it in anything else, I mean, the legs are so you really have to get in there to get the legs. Make sure the resin gets all the way in there. But, yeah, it's a pretty cool spider. Miss Wanda sent it to me a long time ago when she sent me when she was cleaning her molds out and sent me a bunch of molds. That one, and she sent me the one with the little bats for Halloween. So, yeah. Miss April, I'll try and pour one of those spiders in regular resin and get it to set up, and then I'll send you one so you can make a mold from it. Um, I haven't tried that one in UV resin. It might work better in UV resin than it does in regular resin because it's so hard. You end up breaking the legs off of it trying to get it out of there. I don't have a snake mold, Miss Beverly. I could make you a spider and you could pour your own mold from it. I don't have any snakes though. Nah, no, not the snake type of person. No, sorry. Don't even no, don't even care about snakes. Now, Miss Natalie might have a snake mold. I know she had snake skin, real snake skin. Yeah, I haven't tried it, Giselle. I think I might try it in some UV resin and see if it comes out without the legs breaking off. Because in resin it will, but you have to make sure that it's good and set up before you do it. So, I mean, it does work. You just have to make sure it's good and set up. And I've been playing with the nail stamp kit. I don't know. I bought one. I wanted to stamp some jewelry. Okay, well, that's what it turned out to be. And I'm going to get Bella done the same way Draco's done. I want to do some more on that. And then I want to do around the dragon and make it look like it's 3D ish. Yeah, I knew you had snake skin because I knew you'd sent some to Miss April. Well, I'm not saying I'm thinking it probably makes pretty cool jewelry. I know Miss April has, even with the snake bones, the spines of the snake. I know she's made jewelry and she made her little chandelier for her house with that. So, yeah, it makes some cool stuff. Thank you, Miss Beverly. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more shading. I want to do some more shading and I want to make it look more I want these names to stand out and the dragon to stand out. So I got to do some more sanding, but that's a lot of noise. So I will probably do it, but I'm going to do it off Thank you, Mr. David. Thank you, Miss Natalie. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Beverly. Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Giselle. Yeah, I wanna do some more sanding on it and make the name really stand out. You did what? What'd you do, Miss April? I don't know. You did a Froggy Friday one using both. Oh, okay. That's cool. I I don't have any frog molds. Well, I do. I have a little metal frog that I made a mold out of somewhere around here. But I got to get busy on some dragons because I got 3 big incense burner dragons to pour for my giveaway. And I'm just going to make them in various colors. I may even try a dirty pour on one of them and see what color it turns out to be. But that's going to be the giveaway for the 3 winners. Mm, I would think you could make a mold out of plastic spiders if you wanted to, if you did it right. Even those little plastic spider rings, you could make a mold out of. I want to try some of that J. Diction spread on. I want to try some of that J. Diction spread on stuff and see how it works out. I've seen people use it, the silicone. I just want to try it and see how it works. You don't want a 3D one. Well, I believe Miss Coral had spiders and roaches and all kinds of stuff on her walls. I believe she did. Yeah, because she had all kinds of horror stuff going on. It works pretty good. Okay. I want to try it, Miss Margaret. I got some little stuff. Little stuff. I'm telling you. I don't someone gave these to me. And I want to make some molds out of them. And they're kind of hard to see. But here's a little cat. I'm holding on to his tail there. A little cat. Here's a little puppy dog. Then I have a little, I believe that one is a teddy bear. I have a little teddy bear. And then I have a little mouse. And I want to make some molds out of them. And I thought that spread on silicone would be a good idea for those. Oh, okay. Thank you, Miss Sue. I will have to try that because I was thinking of 3 different colors that I could do for the dragons, and then I got to get my list together for everybody. And then I'm just going to do a drawing. Yeah, I like the little animals. I want to try and make silicone mold out of it. I haven't tried it, Miss Sue, but I will try it to keep my colors from muddying. Although the last dirty pour I didn't turn out too bad on that soap dispenser I have upstairs. It turned out actually pretty good. It matches my bathroom. I mean, the pink's a little darker than my bathroom pink, but it matches and it works. So I've got to pour one for Miss Jeannie. because I know she's gonna want a purple one. And she's the one that sent me the molds, so I'm gonna pour her and Mr. Allen one to use in their bathroom. And I know, of course, with her, it's got to be purple. Has to be purple. So I will do a purple one for her. I'm scratching this off my nail. I want to do some more stamping, but I'm not good with my left hand, so I have a hard time stamping it. Yeah, just 1 drop of glue to, yeah, so many ounces of resin. Yeah. I've done it. I've done it on the unicorns I poured with the glitter to stop the glitter from sinking. I mean, I have a pretty good sized bottle of glue. Good night, Miss Tina. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great weekend. Um, I did watch a video of someone using the glue. When I first seen it, it was Daniel Cooper. That's the first video I ever seen, was Daniel Cooper using the clear glue. So that was the very first one I seen. Yeah, you should try it. Because 1 drop of glue per how many ever ounces you have of resin stops the glitter from falling to the all the way to the bottom. Yep, I've used it on some unicorns I poured. I did, and they turned out great. I love that the glitter didn't all sink to the bottom and it was all kind of like floating in the unicorn. Yeah, it's 1 drop per ounce, I believe. And yes, it's just regular. It's just like the regular. Well, I grabbed the wrong bottle. It's just the regular Elmer's clear glue. That's what I use. I have. It's the only thing I use it for. So. Well, yeah, she probably did, and I've watched some of her videos too. I, I I'm telling you, someone needs to come up with a TV guide, a YouTube TV guide on live videos and videos. I'm telling you, they do. Because there's so many lives now that I can't hardly keep up with them. And I know that, the Shoops are going to go live here pretty soon. Shoop's Wood Shop, and I want to go watch their video. So I'm just saying that there's a lot. There's a lot of live videos that I watch, and it's kind of hard to keep track of who's live and what time they're live, and it's it's hard because there are certain days I know some people are live, like you know, Runic sent me a text before he went live to do the pens so that I would be sure to know he was live and I could watch him. But yeah, we need a YouTube TV guide to let you know who's live and what time. Yeah, someone needs to invent one or come up with it. Now, Mike's Making Stuff made a suggestion of um, doing like a YouTube calendar where you logged in and you wrote what time your live was on what day, So I'm thinking that's a pretty good idea, really, tell you the honest God truth. Because it's hard to remember who's live and what time they're live, and I don't like to be late when I'm watching a live. Yeah. I'm thinking, someone should invent one of those so people could go on there. Actually, YouTube should come up with one. So you could go on there and write in when you're live. So people could just go to that guide and they could see, "Hi, Miss June. I don't know what time it is, but evidently you couldn't sleep. I hope you're doing well." I, I had mine marked to let me know when you and Miss Suzanne were doing live, and I didn't get a notification on it. I had it marked to notify me when you all were going live, and I got no notification. By the time I seen it, you'd already finished. So I had to go back and watch it. And I did go watch it. And Miss June, you did an excellent job on your carving. Now, I'm trying some carving on this one. See, I want to make these names stand out. Like Bella and Draco and the ant and the dragon. I want them to stand out and look 3D-ish. That's what I did for my granddaughter. The dragon. Yeah. I like the way it turned out. I don't know if I'm going to color it or not, but I might shade it in. But I got to do some more carving on it because I want the lettering to stand out. Oh, Miss June. You got to get some kind of sleep, Miss June. If you have relatives coming in the morning, you need some kind of sleep. You did a great job, Miss June. I love the feather. And I was watching because I wanted to know how to make the stuff stand out. And I think that I've got the idea. I just got to get it finished. I got to get the right tool and get it dug out the way I need it to be. Yeah, because I want it to stand out. I want you to be able to really see it. So, yeah, and it's pretty noisy. I don't want to do it on a live. It's really noisy. But I will finish it and then take a picture of it and post it. Because I don't know what I'm going to do with the dragon. I don't know if I'm going to color it or not. Yeah, I was a little worried about his neck and the little stuff on his neck, but it turned out okay. I mean, yeah, it turned out okay. My feather was how was it a fail, Miss June? It wasn't a fail. How do you figure that was a fail? You carved it. You carved it out. It wasn't a fail. And besides, that was only your what? That was only your second carving. Come on. I think you're judging yourself a little too harshly. That was only your second try. So, you can't do that. Especially when you're doing something new, Miss June. You can't do that. I mean, you'll get better at it, I'm sure. I'm sure you'll get much better at it. You just can't do that. I'm gonna back out here. Yeah, you can't do that, Miss June. It was not a fail. It wasn't a fail. It was not. The feather looked good. You just needed to do some more around the outside of it. But I'm sure you could do it. Don't sand it off. Do what I did, Miss June. Do what I did right here. Go around, dig in a little deeper around the outside of your feather like Miss Suzanne did. I think you could do it, and I think you could make it look great. Leave it alone, Miss Beverly says, leave it alone. No, I kind of, Miss Beverly, I kind of wanted to stand out like it's 3D-ish. Yeah, I do. I think you did a great job, Miss June, for it only being your second time. Yeah, it's very challenging when the wood is very bumpy. Now, I think this was basswood, and it was very smooth, and it was pretty easy to burn, and not that bad to carve it either. I think you could do it, Miss June. I think you just need to finish the feather. I think you can do it. Got it! Yay! Little freaking bug been bugging me all night. It's dead now. That's what you get for bugging me. Yeah, I think you're fine, Miss June. I think you just need to go back and go around the feather, around the outside of the feather, and make it deeper and make it look more 3D-ish. But yeah, you did a great job. I don't know why you're so hard on yourself. You're too hard on yourself, Miss June. This little thing here, this came from Amazon. The link's in the description. The link for these are in the description. It was like a 6-pack. Basswood oval rounds. Yeah, it's in there. It's in the description, Miss June. I got it from Amazon. I like the live wood edge. That's what I liked about it. That's the reason why I got them. Plus, they weren't real expensive, and you got 6 of them in a pack. So, I got some other pieces of basswood, but I'll see if I can find it and send you the link, Miss June. I like it. Um, yeah, I got some more to do. But the other 2, I think I'm gonna carve their names in there for their bedroom doors. Not that my son will let him hang it on the door, cause he probably won't. Cause he's really bad about that. He doesn't hang stuff in the house. I don't know why, but he does not. So they do wood rounds, the ovals. You can find them. I don't. I think this was a 16-inch, and I could probably find the link and just email it to you, or put it in Messenger. Because I had to look the link up to put in my description. So I'm pretty sure I probably already got it in there. Oh, quit asking me to do that right now. I need to find this link and send it to June. Yeah, I like these. And Walmart had some regular rounds. Okay, let me find this and share item. And where do I want to share it? On Messenger. And under Crafty Family. Well, let's go down and see if I can find Miss June here. And I'll put it in on your link too. Why are you not letting me find it? She should be in here. I sent it to the Crafty Family link, Miss June. But let me try it again. I will send it a different way. Send it here. And now I want no. I want to send the link there, you dummy. Okay, hold on here. It's wanting to play difficult with me. Share this item on Messenger and go to June. Where is it? God bless it. Why can I not find it? I can't find your name on here, and I know I've got you on there. I've got a lot of people I need to bump off of here, really, that I don't really even talk to anymore. Find me June. There you go. Send. All right. I sent it to you, Miss June, on Messenger. I sent you the link for the wood. So you could go and check them out. I like them. I like the way it looks. I like the live edge too, but I think once I'm fully done with it, I will probably clear coat it. Just because, well, they've pretty much sanded all the roughness off the live edge, really. I mean, it's a little rough right there, but I will probably clear coat it. Thank you, Miss Giselle. Yeah, because I think one of my videos, I don't know how many people watched that video, and none of them, I had one thumbs up on it. I was like, really? Really? One thumbs up? Come on, guys. Yeah, Miss Wanda's been sick. So prayers to Miss Wanda, because I know she's running her booty off. So I know she's having a rough time, but prayers to Miss Wanda. She finally has her fur babies with her, so I'm glad about that. Yeah, I know they have been. And it was crazy when I was working on my 1,000 subscribers. One time I would have 1,000. The next time I would look back at it and it'd be at 999 or 998. And I'm like, what? What? How did I lose 1 or 2 subscribers overnight? Really? I was like, YouTube, you're driving me crazy. Yeah, see, I mean, I always comment, but I always give everybody a like. Always. I don't forget that because I know it counts. And if you're watching on your phone, there's a new thing now. If you're watching on your phone, if you just tap that screen, it gives a thumbs up for that video. Yeah, I do it on every live that I watch on my phone now. I keep tapping that screen because it gives a thumbs up every time you tap. And it helps get your videos out. So if I'm watching somebody on my phone, yeah. Now I don't know that you can do it on a regular video, but I know you can do it on a live. You can do it on a live, but a regular video, I don't know. I do not know. See, if you're watching the regular video, if you're watching the live right now, you could probably tap the screen. Sue, do you have a playlist? I'm pretty sure she probably does on her YouTube page. I don't know. I don't know. I know you can do it on live. I don't know if you can. Can you do it on a regular video? Because I don't know. I don't know that you can. I know there's supposed to be, because I heard Miss Wanda talk about there's supposed to be some new hype button or something besides the like button. I never figured it out. I never figured out what she was talking about. Cool, Miss June. You can make some cool stuff with it. This is my first try on this kind of wood, but it was pretty easy to burn, and I think it would be pretty easy to carve also. It was pretty soft on the carving. So, yeah. And it would look pretty cool with your feather on it. It looked pretty cool with the feather on it. I think the next one I'm going to do is when I do any kind of carving, it's going to be my grandson Johnny and my other granddaughter Maddie. I'm going to make them something for Christmas on another round like this. Another oval like this, anyway. I think I'm all caught up. Well, unless you got some new videos, Miss Sue. I think I'm pretty caught up, but if I'm not, I will check it out tomorrow and see. I don't see a hype button. But when I'm watching a live and we're chatting, if you tap on that screen, if I tap on their screen when I'm watching a live, I get the thumbs up. And it gives them, I don't know what he called. It helps their videos get out. Oh, not my day. Just broke my glasses. Oh, Miss June. Can you fix them? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you can only do the tapping thing on your phone. I don't think you can do it on the regulars, like when you're watching the video on your TV. I don't think you can do it there. But I know you can do it on your phone because I do it on all the live videos that I watch. Good night, Mr. Grumpy. I hope you can fix them, Miss June. Good night, Miss Giselle. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Okay, Mr. Grumpy. UV will fix them. It might. I've never tried using UV on my glasses, but it might fix them. I'm almost up to 3 hours, so I think I'm gonna. I wanted to do it outside on my deck so bad. If it hadn't rained for the last 2 days, I probably would have put my lights out there and done my video outside. But I can't because I can't uncover my furniture. It's going to rain for the next 4 or 5 days, supposedly. Good night, Miss Billy. Hugs. Good night. Yeah, I know. I know, Miss June. It sucks. There are days where just nothing seems to go right. Yeah, I don't see 16 likes either, but you know, some forget to do the likes. Although I'd love to have the likes, and I'm trying to get my watch. I now have 1,000 subscribers, but now my thing is I need to get my watch time up. I need to get my watch hours up. Thank you, Miss Natalie. I need to get my watch hours up. I don't care. Just turn my videos on and just play them all, and it doesn't matter whether you're watching them or not, because that is going to get the watch hours up. I want to see where I'm at. I'm at 561, and I think you got to be a whole lot more than that. Yeah. And I know some people have started putting mine on and just playing them. Cool, Miss Allison. Thank you. Thank you, Miss June. I'm glad. Good night, Miss April. I think I'm gonna get off here too and go up and hang out with my dogs. I fed them before I came downstairs and let them outside, but I need to go up there and, yeah, it's late. I need to go up there and feed myself, and it's already 9 o'clock, so I should have already ate, but oh well. That doesn't always work that way. And I need to add somebody to my playlist too. Let's see if I can do that right now while we're on here. I just have to get out of chat for a minute. Go down to captions, and I need to go down. Let's go to edit. And I need to go to the very bottom. I'm almost out of space because you're only allowed 1,000. And I'm at 7 something. I want to add her to it before I forget about it, so I know that I did it. Save. Okay, there we go. I got her added. Miss Natalie, did you ever start your channel yet? Was you going to start a channel? Yeah, I think you have to have 4,000 watch hours in order to be monetized. I'm not even close. It's June. All right, I'm going to say goodnight, everyone. Good night, Miss Cindy. Good night, Mr. David. Good night, Beverly. Good night, Miss Sue. Good night, April. Okay, I will send stickers for you and her and Jax, okay? Good night, everyone. Good night. I'm going to go upstairs and hang out with the dogs and finish watching Wizard of Oz, I guess. Good night, everyone. You need to get started. Good night, Runic. Good night, everyone. Have a great weekend.